Hello, all you lovely Virgos. Welcome to Tarot Time with Bella Luna. I'm Bella Luna, and as I said, we'll be doing the Virgo suns, moons, Venus, and rising placements today. And we'll be doing our full moon in Sagittarius June reading. This is again going to be correlating with that new moon in Gemini that we had earlier this month. And those intentions that we set, we're going to be seeing how those manifestations have been coming to light, what we can be expecting for this full moon time, which is going on tonight, and mainly what expectations we could be holding for that next 2 weeks that are going to be coming up until the next new moon, until the next time we can be setting new intentions. So we mainly want to be seeing those results that we have going on right now with this new full moon, and then our expectations for the next 2 weeks for Virgos. Please, we're going to be shuffling 2 more times for Virgos. Shuffling 1 more time for Virgos. Oops. Okay. Okay, we're going to shuffle again. Okay, 1 more time. Okay, sorry Virgos, it's not come up quite yet. Oh, there it is. Okay. So that's our first card, which didn't pop up, but that'll be the Knight, the Knight of Cups. And if you know me, you know I don't like the Knight of Cups. Either upright or especially reverse. I won't say too much because again, we're going to be doing an intuition reading since it didn't pop up. That interesting, Virgos. You know what? I am going to keep my mouth shut. You had the sun pop up. So I'm going to see what your deck says, because I love the sun. I love that. Best card in the entire deck to me personally. Probably minus the Empress. Strength is another great one. Okay. There's a person in your life that might be offering you great blessings coming your way, Virgo. Like someone's romantic, offers a lot of daydreaming possibility. Like they're really into, interesting to see the Five of Spears here. Let me do the intuition reading and then we'll see what is really going on. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, so this Nine of Cups actually didn't pop up, or didn't have any energy. So these 3 are going to be your only cards. And it's really interesting because very, 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 very rarely do I have the more negative card be the last card. So, because usually just people progress. So I'm seeing that you may be doing really well. Especially right now, especially in this full moon. This is that ultimate abundance card. Like things are really like coming in. This is your time in the sun. You're basking in your sun. This is the moment for you to really enjoy life. Abundance is really like come for you. Peace and prosperity, overall growth, spiritually as well. This is like a very like this can apply in a number of ways. This is why this is so, I mean, this can be you having a lot of spiritual growth right now. You're in a really good place with yourself. You're feeling empowered with yourself. This could be over like family is doing really well. You could be getting pregnant when you see the sun. This is all about abundance. Your family could be expanding, or you're having your first child. You could be starting a family. You can be starting a relationship when you see the sun. You can be leveling up and I'm sorry, I feel like something's going on with my throat. You could be starting evolutionizing your relationship. You could be like, getting engaged or just recommitting in some way. You could be getting married. This is that sun is all about like blessings, like truly, like this is like I don't like, you could be also taking a vacation or going into retirement, a nice retirement, a prosperous one. This is all about your ultimate fulfillment, ultimate prosperity. You could be getting a career or a new job or a job offering that is going to allow you a lot of abundance and a lot of, again, prosperity, worldly prosperity as well when we see that sun card. I mean, there's like no drawbacks when you see that sun card. This is going to be entire optimism. Success is going to be available to you. People are recognizing all you're capable of. Your growth is happening for you. This is like all around relationships strengthening, flourishing, people seeing all that you're worth, all that surrounds you. This is your ultimate moment in the sun, and that's probably going to be leading you to a lot of strength that you're feeling right now. That strength card, as it shows and as it suggests, is just you feeling, is you holding your own, having a lot of strength in yourself, but this also is about you having strength in others, maybe going through a period of support. You're feeling really supported, and that can happen again with that sun era going on for you guys. Feeling that support and that strength also suggests courage and willpower. You guys are going through, okay, that is actually making a little more sense, because you're going to be going through a test, something that where you'll have to, your pride is going to be tested, especially when we see that Five of Spears. Someone may be going up against you, and especially when you're going through this period where your strength has just been revitalized, where you have your courage amped up, your success has allowed you to realize all the support around you because you're in such a great place with yourself. Your confidence is up. This is going to be a time when that is a really good place for you to enter any tests, because this is also interviews. So if you're taking on any new possible, because this is in the next 2 weeks, so this will be more of a future expectations card. So you may be again receiving all these blessings, and then that blessing may have led you to an interview of some kind or a test of your abilities, and that's what we'll be seeing when we see that Five of Spears, is that you'll be going through some sort of interview, something in which you'll be going through a competition or an assessment in which others' opinions of you will be affecting your progress. And this will affect your pride as well when we see that Five of Spears, and that's really going to correlate with strength, because that strength has led you to this time when you really need your pride, when your pride is going to be really necessary, especially when you're going to be going through this difficulty in these tests after all these blessings that you've had given to you. This is going to be asking you to have persistence, because honestly, like, this is like you've had your time in the sun. You've been recognized. You may have gotten that career. If this is because I'm feeling like when we see those tests, things, this might be a career. You may have gotten that job or that offering, and now other people are going to be testing you. Other people may be not believing in your abilities. They may be doubtful of what you can accomplish. And you're being asked to just hold your own and to be graceful in these tests, not to let other people influence you or to allow their negativities to make you negative. I mean, you have your strength, you have your willpower, you have all these things going for you. You're courageous enough to be going through these tests that are going to be affecting your pride. And this is showing you that you're going to be able to hold your own. You're going to be able to deal with these things when you realize all that you're capable of, when you don't let other people or the stress of this environment, the stress of other people or the environment in this competition affect you and your abilities and in your confidence to be able to tackle these issues going on. The Five of Spears suggests these issues aren't going to be incredibly serious or intense, but you're gonna be dealing with difficulty and opinions, and again, those, because this is a test of yourself. This is gonna be people might come at you in a less than eloquent way, or maybe testing your ability to deal with other people. That's what we see when we see this Five of Spears. It's more of a test of yourself and to see if that strength of yourself, that willpower to do better has really come in for you. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just seeing people are going to just be going against you, and especially when you've had your time in the sun, when people are trying to recognize all that you're capable of, they're just going to be trying to have other people doubt your capabilities, try to one-up you. Just have grace, just show all the strength that you have, all that you're capable of. Stay strong in yourself and in that willpower to be positive and to just focus on yourself and on your progress, because these other people aren't going to be worth focusing on. Just focus on your achievements and then winning over the opinions of those that you really need to in these times when you're clearly being tested and when you're being put into a competition. Other people are competing with you. Other people, no matter whatever, if it's not even a career setting, some people are going out of their way to realize that you are worth competition, that they compare themselves to you, and they're going to be trying to pull you into that. And this card is literally asking you like don't play their game, basically. When you're just the only person you should be competing with is the person you were yesterday, your past self. And of course, if these are interviews or tests coming up, you're going to be competing in that and you're going to be evaluating yourself. But don't let other people's pettiness or other people trying to compare themselves to you or bring you into a negative or unhealthy space. Do not let them do that. You've gained this willpower and this strength. You have this support around you, and you now have the courage to tackle these things. So be sure that you stand strong in that. You've had such a great moment. You're realizing these things, or you're being offered this opportunity of abundance, even if that hasn't come into full fruition yet. And again, I don't know precisely how this will relate to you, because this is such a broad but such a positive interpretation, but it will bring you strength, that support, that courage, that willpower, that determination to persevere. This is all about persevering in what you're working in. You need to just keep working and keep being strong. That's what this is going to be mainly asking you, if there's any message, to not play their game, and to persevere, to remember the strength that you have, and to to maintain your course of action, to remember to do you, because you have blessings and positivity and greatness to focus on, and you don't need any negativity or BS pettiness. And if this is a legit test or interview or an evaluation that will lead you to further blessings, you're going to be able to deal with that when you just realize that you can handle yourself, when you realize all the strength that you have, and when you hold your own in that. This is really, really positive. I'm really excited for you, Virgos. Even if this isn't the most positive thing to be seeing as an expectations card, in the next 2 weeks, we'll see what this guidance says about that. Guidance for Virgos, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. We'll see what the guidance says for that, but I mean, that's not saying that you're going to lose this. That obviously is upright. All that asks for you is just to hold your own in a respectful way, in which the content of your character isn't going to be messed with. Just basically not to let that negativity or unhealthiness of a competition or comparison overwhelm you. You don't need that. You're strong. You can hold your own. You have support and courage and sunlight beyond what other people can recognize. So just focus on that when other people try and, or when other competitions or aspects of life try to dim that sunlight or that strength that you've acquired. Ooh, sunlight and strength. Very, very happy for you, Virgos, to have such a positive reading. Okay. Any messages for Virgos? So let's get into it. Okay, what do you need to release? So that's interesting, especially when we see that comparison or that competition card. What do you need to release, especially since we have so much sunlight, so much strength, realizing all the strength, the support that you have, and especially since that card is all about courage, the strength card, you may be realizing the courage to investigate and explore further what you need to release, because Virgos, that full moon is what we're going through now, and this is going to be the waning moon. You're gonna excuse me, sorry, something is diminishing in energy. Oh, there's another one. Nope. Okay, sorry. I'll let you know if I have to sneeze again. Okay. Something is Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Okay, so something is diminishing in energy when we see that waning moon. But specifically, we need to know when we see this that it's time to move forward with as little resistance as possible. I'm also seeing that you'll soon see what lies ahead. I have my notebook out here. As I mentioned, this is a newer deck for me. I haven't seen this card except for a few times, I believe. So soon you'll see what lies ahead. Releasing emotional baggage is recommended right now, and then move forward with as little resistance as possible. Okay, so this card is very positive, but it gently suggests that you need to let go of something and stop trying so hard. I'm really feeling like that's what's jumping up, because there's like a bunch of information that's written for every single one of these, but that's like the sentence that's really jumping out at me right now for you guys, that you need to be be moving on from something, and this is going to be a positive thing, but you need to let go of any pettiness that you'll be feeling, because you have greatness and blessings, abundance, peace, and strength. Not that is a willpower card. So when you see what do you need to release and that willpower, you're being asked to maintain that willpower and that strength in releasing any negativity or any pettiness or any inclination to compare yourself, to involve yourself in competition, to unnecessarily harbor yourself with unhealthy or negative patterns that don't serve you. Just compete with who you were yesterday, compete with your past self, and remember that who you are will shine through. You don't need to work so hard to prove yourself. You just, when you persevere and you work on your motivation, when you just work on yourself rather than proving to others what your work can do, if you know what I mean, just focusing on your actual progress rather than others seeing your progress, that's going to allow you to get the success and the recognition that you're looking for. I feel like that really wraps it up for you, Virgos. So that next 2 weeks, I'm really interested to see you guys abstaining from that inclination to compete or compare. And again, this could just be, tests or interviews coming up for you in which others will be testing your personality as well. Stay strong in your positivity. Stay strong in being understanding of your abilities and being confident in knowing what you can do, and that strength that you've acquired, that support and that courage to push forward and hold your own in your progress no matter what. This so much greatness for you, so many positivities. I love seeing the sun. I'm so glad that you all got it. I'm really excited to see how your next 2 weeks are going to go, especially with that sun for you. I hope that you guys are getting that summer vacation. I hope that's what that's going to be for you guys. Something really, really positive. So this will, no matter what it is, this is a positivity. It's going to shift your perspective and make your life overall brighter and better, even if whatever is brought to it doesn't last long, like sunflowers being brought into a room. It's just going to make it brighter and better, even if they don't last forever. Their presence is going to remain when you remember or when you reflect on how the sunflowers made you feel. It's all about that energy being brought to you, and then you remembering how it affects you, you incorporating it into your life, and you bringing those own sunflowers into your life continuously now that you know what they can do for you. Excited to see those next 2 weeks for you. Sorry for any stuttering or my constant ums, and I want to see how the next new moon will be treating you guys. Okay. Really excited for you guys. Okay. Looking forward to that new moon reading. Have a great 2 weeks.